What it is? What's going on? We back. Xbox Frontline News with your boy the King. Oh my God. How good does it feel? Like yesterday I was going to do a video. Then I held back off of it because I said I got to let all the mustard hearts do what they got to do. I got to let all the soft suckers pause. Do what they got to do. A lot of y'all dudes ain't who I thought you were. A lot of you dudes ain't who I thought you were. And I'm not talking about the faithful. I'm not talking about the 6K plus strong. I ain't talking about you dudes. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yo, shout out to everybody that got back at me. Your stuff went out. Stuff went out, so the winners, your stuff went out. Guys that didn't get at me. Now, you gotta, inclement weather is here, so but y'all getting it. I just want to say a couple of dudes like Hollywood Rules, whatchamacallit, even Huff. A lot of dudes. Look, I just brought up Hollywood Ruzy right there. Hollywood Ruzy $2 super chat started from the bottom. Now we here on God. Y'all know what it felt like, and we're gonna get into what it felt like. But I just want to give a big respect to each and every last one of you dudes, because I see y'all dudes going at these jelly bag chicken chest dudes, mustard hearted cowards. I see y'all not letting them dudes run with the narrative. Yo, did y'all see the IGN guy at the end of what is that? Indiana Jones say, oh, well, contractually, if it was going to be on PlayStation, they wouldn't be able to say that. This is what I talk about suckers. You on that panel, you know your man out of pocket because they took it down. You know your man is out of pocket. Why don't you tell him right then and there, keep him straight? Yo, nah, man, that's Xbox all day. What's up? Nah, but they let him rock. They want the clicks, they want the views. And it's okay, go get your money. Just be real with your buyers. I tell y'all all day, I want PlayStation to go away. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. Let them become an app, and let's rock from there. Right? That's my joint. I'm biased. Let them die. They ain't doing nothing. They put out one game last year. What are they talking about this year? Third party stuff? So what are they really doing? They just taking up space. Let's get them up out of here. Get them up out of here. Yo, these dudes talk about secret shows. We had a real show. You know what type of time Microsoft is on when they say first of the year, January. We're not even going to wait till February. They're going to get these hands. I saw dudes complain about Indiana Jones. First of all, a game that wasn't even thought of being ready. We're going to get to the polish on that game. The game wasn't even thought of being ready. And they showed 10 minutes of it. How many times have we heard about Ghost of Tsushima 2? Ghost of Tsushima 2. For them to turn around and give you The Last of Us remaster. That Digital Foundry broke down and was like, it ain't even better than the one that they just put out for the PlayStation 4 Pro. It's just here. You won't be able to tell any differences. So literally it's just a cash grab. With something that they're trying to try out, that roguelike joint that they threw for free over here on God of War. Let's just see if we can put these idiot stuff inside our stuff to see if we can get these idiots to fall for it. Shout out to PlayStation for not having smart delivery and having dumb customers buying a game that they already got with an upgrade path that they don't know about because it's so convoluted and so stupid over there that they can't get stuff right. Hello. I'm just saying. We at a point right now where certain stuff should be a given. Quick resume, smart delivery. We thought it was just buzzwords from Jason Ronald, the wizard. Shout out to Jason Ronald. Oh, congratulations on your team doing their wonderful stuff. And congratulations on opening them up back of pat stuff. It's crazy how we thought this stuff was smart or was just buzzwords and they wasn't going to use this stuff, but lo and behold, who that has an Xbox doesn't love smart delivery? Remember they had this super SSD. This would get them right back in the game. Smart delivery like that. That SSD that they was doing over there, still gotta wait. But this smart delivery, this quick resume, boop, right back at it. You buy one game, smart delivery. You get the game that you're supposed to get. It's upgraded automatically. There's absolutely no issues. Ain't no double dipping, ain't no triple buying, there's none of that. But the show though, they started off with Avowed. Did you see these monkey mouth dudes talk about how Avowed, it looked clunky? What the hell y'all got? What first person Skyrim-like RPG you got? What the hell do you got? What do you put out? I mean, excuse me, am I wrong here? What do you put out? You too busy making cat games for you felines. But what do you got? Like, literally, your whole show would have been a bunch of third-party stuff and Avowed. And that would have been y'all for the, let's go do it. Fun speculation, what's going on, everybody? I don't want to bone slave everybody. Woo! Turn up. Let's switch this out. Let's go. We gonna stay on Avowed for a second because that was the game I was most anticipating. That was the game I was most anticipating and seeing it. Yo, did you see the dreadlocks on him? Anybody with hair understands exactly how hard it is to do dreadlocks. Because it starts to look fizzy at the top, and then you can see the polygons, and then it just doesn't look right. But they get it okay. If y'all think about it, just look at Alloy. Right? It looked like a doodle strand. Pause. Dirk Griggity with the $10 preach. King, people thought Indiana Jones was 2026, and here we drop into 2024. But people want to cry and complain about it being first person. Factions is dead. Ghost is missing. PlayStation has no games. Lord and Nedor, I tore your name up. $10 super chat. But King, what about competition? F competition. They can't compete anyway. On God and them. On God and them. You will not get soft talk Sundays here. I'm not about that. You ain't gonna get no mustard-hearted conversation from me. I'm not about that. I'm about keeping the boot on Sony neck this whole generation. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. Just saw evidence of the domination on Thursday. We pulled up on Thursday like, Scar! What's up? Every game hit. Every game hit. We're going to get to Hellblade, but we're going to stay on this Avowed for a second. This is Coalition Obsidian we talking about here. I'm thinking about Coalition because COG. We thinking this is Obsidian that we're talking about here. Outer Worlds. We're talking about the Outer Worlds people. We're talking about people that know how to put together RPGs. So the pedigree is there. All we wanted to see was the graphics up. Because remember the last time y'all saw it, y'all was, I don't know. It's a little cartoony. Yeah, still got that feel, but what happened though? Stuff got turned up.
$10 through Super Chat. Preach.
And if you think about it,
Jones was 2026 and he
I ain't gonna lie.
Dropping in 2024.
They put the one
cry and
that everybody knew about first.
Factions dead.
Let's get this out the way. You was looking at the board, looking at the other stuff. They was working on more stuff. If you ever take time out to watch the stream was a cornucopia of gems. We'll get to Quake 6. We'll get to that later. But these dudes, whoever right now, because I was talking to Cox, whoever right now, whoever is putting together these shows, I think it has something to do with Bethesda. Because Bethesda's presentations on everything is lit. And this show had the flow. Remember what I told y'all before? I don't want to see no personalities. I don't want to see Phil. I don't want to see Sarah. I don't want to see none of them. I want to see games and let the developers talk. And if they want to talk more about some stuff later, let them do it. But show me the games. They started off with Avowed. Yo, we doing this, that, and the third. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. RPG madness. And it flowed. It flowed. Okay. I'm amped now. I know. And 2024. You got this. Okay. Oh, God, I know what's up. What's next? Hellblade. Now, I know. Dudes are going to say, how many times we going to see Hellblade King? How many times we going to see Hellblade King before we get sick and tired of it? All right. That face look crazy, though. Like, I was looking at it, and remember, I told you, her face looks exactly like the actress that motion captured her face. It was like a 1-to-1. It was crazy. It was. Think about Mary Jane, how she looks in Spider-Man. Did you see the actress? Don't look like her. Look like the other lady, right? Don't look like her. Let's I mean, we can go down the line. How many times are you able to do a rendition of a character, and we're going to get to Indiana Jones later in a second, that the Hellblade character looked exactly, Senua looks exactly like the actress. Exactly. The screams, the mouth, she has a particular way she talks that comes across on the character model. Then the other character models having a conversation. I'm like, yo, this looks incredible. For ponies to turn around and say, our king is digital only. I don't know when the last time I bought a physical. Oh, time out. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a second. On PlayStation, I buy physical. On Nintendo, I buy physical. Fun speculation with the $10 super chat. Xbox have more first-party content cooking than PlayStation and Nintendo combined, bro. These trash talkers are jealous. This developer direct didn't even touch ABK. Big things coming, King. Advance the line. On God and them. On God and them. We're going to keep pushing the line straight down their throat. You would say pause, right? Gerald Mack. Hold on. You rolling too fast, Gerald. Gerald Mack, member for 2 months, all hell ILP. Salute the king. Great bids. On God. Gerald Mack, your joint is on the way, there. It's on the way. Everybody that got their t-shirts from the Teespring store, good looking. I see y'all posting them. I see what's up. I put the Mustard Heart shirts out there. If y'all got your favorite content creator and they've been acting like a Mustard Heart, go cop that Mustard Heart and send it to them. You know who they are.
Fun
Put it on their back.
Donated $9
they should wear that. But the B shirt in there, and that's for everybody that's a beast, go get that.
Content cooking than PS and Nintendo combined.
Man,
these trash talkers.
$50 digital. Xbox said we're not even gonna worry about charging you no $70. $50 digital in Game Pass. I want to know what the sales was gonna be, because let me tell you something. I think this is a test. I think this is a test. Dude said 8 hours. Oh, it's a problem that it's 8 hours. Spider-Man is 8 hours. What the hell is wrong with you? But it's super action, King. Super woke. Shut up. Stitch with the 6669 with the $5 super chat. King Square told Sony that they're not enough to pay the bills, so they went and got themselves a new sugar daddy. I think they're part of the family now. We're going to address Square in a second. I'm trying to make sure that the room gets filled with more than enough people. Share it out. We're going to address how we snap them ponies' spines. We will address it. But right now, we have to address the elephant in the room. $50 digital is bad, right? Okay, so let's check it. Remember when the leaked dossiers came out because these dudes got hacked? And they said what they was going to do with Spider-Man 3. Break it up into 3 parts, sell it to them at $50 a piece.
I think they are part of the family now.
They were cool with it. They were cool with it. They told you their intentions to string you along, to bamboozle you, to get your bread. And they were cool with it. Microsoft said, we're going to beat you to the punch. This is what happens when leak come out. We can beat you to the punch. Right in the mouth. You telegraphed your shot. Right in the mouth. May 21st. Where you going to be May 21st? I know you ain't going to be playing nothing on PlayStation. I know you're going to pony up that 50 cash. I know that. Or you're going to jump on your Game Pass. I know that. Looking sweet now, ain't it? Tell me how that game look. Dude's like, it's a walking simulator. God of War is a walking simulator. Walk from one room to the next room, clear out this room and go to this room and go to that room. You don't see the grandiose combat situations that's going to happen. Don't forget, she still fight giants. Don't forget, you still get to the village. Don't forget, there's more stuff. Dolby Atmos is visually pleasing to the eye and audible-wise. It's going to blow your brains off. So you guys are sitting there capping, and y'all don't have nothing to put it up against. What y'all got going on in May? I need to know. Little Conqueror, the $2 super chat, Xbox only showed the tip of their games. Pause. They said, let me put the tip in. Pause. Just a tip. Don't want to offend, but let us begin. No more Xbox don't got games. Let's crush that narrative, right? Let's okay, so this is what was gonna happen to J-Dub if J-Dub would have showed up. This is what was gonna happen because I had a whole series of questions that I was gonna bust him upside his head with. You're smart to have ducked me, Mr. Bond. Very shrewd indeed. Because I was gonna be on my diabolical villain crap. You was gonna get this work. But as suckers do, they duck. They run, duck, and hide. Duck for cover. See the difference of True G's? When you had your show, I told you to pull up. And I told you your show was going to be whack.
Little Conquer donated $2 through Super
Basura.
Chat. Xbox.
It was. I stood on it. 10 toes down. Baby steps. Get them up out of here. Told you to pull up on mine. Come on over. Come on over. The water's fine. Stand on mine. 10 toes down. We was going to put in this work. 4 games. Let's go. Break his back. Ain't show up. Said, hell no, I ain't going in there. That guy's a monster. He a beast. He a beast. Okay. So we got a chance to see what was going to happen. Now, my questions was going to be, if Xbox doesn't have any games, why are you begging us to go third party? Why are your port begging ponies begging us to go third party? If we don't have any games, what is the sense of us going third party? We must have something that you want, right? We must have something that you want, that you port begging ponies keep asking us to go third party. Oh, they got to go third party. They just spend $100 billion. Oh, they got all these studios. They just showed you directors. Oh, no, they still going. Why are you begging for games? Because you have nothing in the cooker. Nothing. I remember when third-party games was a bad word. Excuse me. When Microsoft was relying on it. And now, you guys, that's your lifeblood. Karen's Raisins and Potato Salad, $2 super chat. His excuse too, Bubba Gums didn't want smoke. On facts. When they put it out though, because I guess too many dudes was going out to say they was looking for the matchup. It ain't no matchup. I've been dragging this dude for years. Love him to death. Love him to death. I've been dragging him for years. All them PlayStation dudes. Drag him. Why? Because my next question would have been last fiscal period, if console sales is the barometer of success. This is what they say. They sell mad consoles, right? They sell mad consoles. So console sales should be the barometer of success, right? Okay. And game sales should be the barometer of success, right? So y'all are doing it more than Xbox. Then how come Xbox last fiscal period made $2 billion more than you? Your math ain't mathing. Stuff ain't working right. See, what I believe is money makes the sense. What I believe is the barometer of success. Right? Okay. If me and you pitching on the block and you staying out there all night, you pitch and you make, oh man, I done did all this. And I come in and I make more money than you and I was only out there half the time as you and I'm back inside the house. Who's real? Who's fake? Who's hustling backwards? You making sneaker money. You barely can pay your bills. You got your girl looking at the next dude.
Karen's Raisin Potato Salad donated $2 through Super Chat.
Speaking about your girl looking at the next dude,
Bubba Gums didn't want
let's get all over to Square. Come on over. Nobody expected that. I ain't expect that. I ain't expect that. Come on over. I ain't expect that. Didn't they look comfortable there? Ooh. That CEO in his leather jacket, looking all tired-ish, looking like he had a master plan. Didn't they look like they just got acquired by the league? Oh, when the call is starting, I'm ready to fold the line. Good. It's about to start soon. Stick around. Share it out to your Pony Express guys. Share it out to your Pony Express guys. Because I'm going to let you just show up. Oh, yes. Hey, guys. The matchup is about to start soon. What time is it? Jay, you about to get some work. Oh, this is what I like. I like it. Say some bars for you. Say some bars for you. Square shows up looking good. Day and date on Xbox. Question. What the hell Square doing here? And this is all Xbox developers, locked, stocked, and owned? What are they doing here? Is it something that we don't know about? Did we wife your boo? Is she pregnant with our baby? We're going to have you take care of our kid. That's ours. That mana game? Yeah, we like that. We got that. We know what your hold there. Sir Duck with the $5. They moving the goalpost saying that Indy doesn't look as good as Uncharted 4 on Twitter. I hear that. Let him get in here and let him say that. Let him get in here and let him say that. We gonna get this work. Let him get in here. Let him say that. Then he gonna get this work. Because I'm ready for the work. And yo, Jay, what you don't have to worry about is me talking over you, me cutting you short, me not allowing you to have your voice. Because regardless to what, and I want all you little frayed ponies that's in the chat, you have a voice here, regardless to what. I ain't gonna curse at you. I ain't gonna call you out your name. I'm not gonna be derogatory towards you. Respect gets respect, and that's what I want, and that's what I give.
J-Dub donated $5 through Super Chat.
I don't want y'all afraid. Remember,
I'm ready to fold
this
the
is
line.
just YouTube.
Smiley face.
Words can hurt. Just a little bit. But Square looking like they belong over here with us. That game was running mighty fine. Coming out in the summertime. Quite tasty. Little Birdie told me, and I've been telling y'all, I've been standing on my square, I've been telling y'all that remake and that rebirth is coming over here. We got Big Mad Mo, member for 2 months. They sick looking for any excuse. Boot on the next season. On God and them, hashtag no PlayStation 6. Let's get those hashtag no PlayStation 6 running. Let's run that up.
Surduck donated $5 through Super
They look
Chat.
good. But a little birdie told me
saying Indy doesn't look as
that
good
that
as
rebirth and
Uncharted 4 on
remake
Twitter.
supposed to slide all over to the other side. Because they ain't make their bread over there. We know that them port begging ponies don't buy games. They math ain't mathing. You know how they be double dipping, double counting. Remember they got caught with the, it seems like an election joint, right? It seems like an election joint, right? How they caught them double. Hey, they got some unmarked ballots.
I hate to cut this short, but J-Dub said he only got a couple minutes. He has to come now. He's coming.
All right, yeah, so get him in here. Get him in here. We're gonna start the call in right now. Get him in here. Hey, yo, Jay, let's go. Ha my man J-Dub. How you doing, sir? Rank and serial number, sir.
J-Dub.
Don't tell me your mic don't work. There you go. There you go.
No, I was listening to you on YouTube at the same time, and I didn't want, I don't like to cut people off and stuff like that. I wait till I'm,
All right, no problem. All right, so J-Dub, you watched this show. I know you did, because you got an Xbox. Yeah, you watched it. Because you got an Xbox. So,
Absolutely.
See, guys, he has an Xbox. He admits that stuff.
They know that.
Nah, a lot of your followers don't know that. One dude.
No, trust me, they know that.
One dude I had to put in his place. I had to put him in his place. Hold on, Hollywood Roots $2 super chat. Phil Knox Square applause and God. So the floor is yours, sir. Cause see, we got royalty in the building, so we're gonna let him speak his case. What did you think about the show, sir?
I'll put it like this, man. I thought it was a pretty good show.
Okay.
I thought it was a pretty good show. It was what we to be expected. It was a developer direct.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it's an E3 show. It's not like it was some stuff like that. And this is just no cap. I'm gonna get to the J-Dub on Twitter part.
Okay.
I just want to give y'all my honest, thorough answer first. I thought it was okay. And what I've learned over the last 3 years, King, is that Microsoft makes different type of games than Nintendo and then Sony.
Right.
They know their crowd. They know their audience. Sony knows its crowd. It knows its audience. And Nintendo does the same. And that's why they make the games that they make.
Right.
Now, if you're a Nintendo guy,
Phil Knox
a lot of times you probably won't like anything that PlayStation and Xbox has to offer.
Right.
Now, if you're a PlayStation guy, a lot of times you don't like a lot of stuff Nintendo and Xbox have to offer. And so the standards are a lot different. And so I've learned, because I think last generation is where I was.
Well, you mean criteria is a lot different, not standard.
The criteria.
Yeah, criteria. Right.
Yeah, the criteria. Because you look at Sony games a lot different than you look at Xbox games and so on and so forth. For example, like you said, let's get down to the Indiana Jones. Because it's Indiana Jones. Everybody was going to compare that game to Uncharted and Tomb Raider. That's just off the bat before they even showed anything.
Right.
And not saying that that's unfair or not. It is what it is. That's what, as gamers, that's what we do. We're going to compare games, whether we like it or not. It's our opinion.
Well, what our thought process in going to the indie is, we thought it was going to be Tomb Raider-ish, Uncharted type of game play,
because they came from Indiana Jones. They wouldn't exist if it went for Indiana Jones. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
They basically stole Indiana Jones
formula
and made a woman and then called it Tomb Raider and then basically stole Indiana Jones and called it Uncharted. We know this for a fact.
Right.
So going forward, I think we thought that, hey man, this can be, at least me. Let me give you my opinion because I can't speak for everybody else.
Exactly.
But me, I was like, shit, if Xbox can pull off an Uncharted 4 type game, but for Xbox,
right,
exclusive to Xbox, is doing this thing, is showing off the power of the T-flops and everything else.
Right.
Hey, we back in the game. Xbox back in the game.
Did you think it showed off the power of the T-flops?
To a certain extent, I think it did. But here's the thing. I think all that power is kind of going to be wasted because I'm not going to say wasted, but it's just going to be used for cutscenes and transitions.
Okay, let's
because when you're in first person, it's more of a, to me, I think it's more like a VR view. You don't really get to see, you know what I'm saying? You really don't get to see Indiana Jones. We know the iconic hat and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Let's agree to disagree because we don't know what the game is until we have it. Right?
Yeah. No. Mind you, I'm not saying that the game gonna be bad. The game can be a 10 out of 10. I haven't played it yet, so I'm not judging it off of. I can't say if it's a bad game. You're just
judging off the presentation of what you saw and what you assimilated from that presentation.
Only based on it being first person, third person. I hadn't even gotten into like the Unreal. It looks like it's running off of Unreal Engine 5. So that's how it was pretty graphics.
It's running off of InTech. It was InTech.
Okay. But that's kudos to them because I thought it was Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah,
that's the graphics, the cinematics and stuff. It looked good. I ain't gonna deny that.
Yeah, 4K.
I can't hate on that.
4K 60 looks ridiculous. Okay.
Did they? Listen, I hope it's for. I know PC. I don't care about PC, so I don't even bring PC up. Xbox Series X. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to start acknowledging PC because PlayStation is going towards PC, so we got to start acknowledging PC as a platform that is viable.
You know what, King? Right. I will acknowledge them in 20 years. Whenever the games start going day and date, I will acknowledge them.
You said when games start going day and date? Okay, so that'll be February where Spelldivers will be PlayStation and it will be PC day and date. See, when I come ready. Pow, pow. Yeah. Anyway, but
to be fair,
that was super effective.
Only to be fair, that is not technically, that's not made by a first party studio. That's still a second party, third party game. Definitely. So I will wiggle myself out of that one.
You get a chance to sidestep it, but you don't get a chance to claim it.
Yeah, okay. Listen, I don't mind sharing with my PC brethren every now and then. You know, all right. You just can't come over and hang at the cookout every day. You know what I'm saying? So, once in a little while, you know.
Yeah, don't let your pony friends hear you. Now you know they're gonna say.
They know.
J Dub is allowing for day and date now. We can't allow that now.
No. J Dub is never allowed for day and date. But since this is not a first party studio game, I will. You know what I'm saying? I will say, okay, I don't mind. And being fair, with the fanboy, the J-Dub fanboy had aside, we already know based on what Herman Holtz says,
right,
about the games as a service type thing. Sometimes you need, like those multiplayer games, you need more people intact and be in there in order to make a game successful. So stuff like that, I'm gonna be honest, even on both sides, I don't think we should count. Just because,
I think multiplayer service type games should be available to a broader audience because if it's segmented to one platform, it's not going to work, and we know it's not going to work.
We know it's not going. You can't just.
I know. I don't have you long, so I just want to get to the meat of the stuff, right?
Yeah.
Square showing up. What did that do to you? What did you say? Did you say "oh-ish" or did you say? What the hell are they doing? What's going on here? Talk to me.
When I saw that, I thought the game was exclusive, and so I was like, okay, they making big deals. But then because that's a game that it looks good.
Yeah, I know it was.
And of course I'm gonna be on the day one.
Right.
But I was like, okay, that's a good catch because Sony is synonymous with Square. All their games pretty much is on PlayStation.
That's right. They're making
Xbox starting to get they starting to get a little, you know what I'm saying? Starting to get in there a little bit.
Yeah, we got Final Fantasy. So that's good. Final Fantasy, what, 14 next month?
Yeah, you got 14. You finally getting 14.
Yep. Hold on. We got Everborn Saga with the $2 super chat. Ask J Dub about the word and. What the hell is the word?
Yes, sir. My brother Everborn. Oh, that's Satya Nadala, man. Listen.
Oh yeah, talk about that. Tell
my
me,
brother.
Yeah, tell me what you.
My brother Everborn.
Yeah, tell me what you perceive Satya to say, so I can break it down for. Because a lot of your followers are new, right? Because they wet behind their ears, breath smelling like Similac. We know how it is. But
stall them out, man. You can't come on, stall my folks out, man.
Yeah,
stall my folks out. Stall them out.
You know how it goes.
I know.
But talk to me. Talk to me about what you perceive Satya to be saying.
Okay. Now, this is where I think I'm just going to go ahead and go all on in it. Go. The writing is on the wall.
Right.
Beforehand, I think everybody was listening to Phil Spencer, as we should, since he's the president or the leader of the Xbox
CEO
division.
Right.
But But here's the thing: we don't. I think I'm just gonna. I realize it. I realize it now, but a lot of people in the gaming sphere don't realize. Phil answers to people that's above his head. He is not.
Everybody answers to the board. Everybody
answers to somebody. I don't care who you are. You answer to somebody.
Right.
And so, I believe, based on Satya, not just one interview, but multiple interviews, including Tim Stewart's interview, where he's kind of laid this stuff out on the line. So this is not just hearsay. This is coming from the horse's mouth. This dude just put his company in a position to be the world's richest company, right? Mm-hmm. So he's clearly about money. He doesn't really care about our fanboy feelings. He doesn't care about stuff like that. Let's
get to it. Get to it. You're building it up. Let's get to it, man. You think that he's going to put Xbox and go ahead, go for it. Go ahead.
I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen.
So your knees is on this?
Yeah. Listen. This is what it is. Whether I like it or not,
right?
This is just the way it's going.
Okay.
He's maxed out the Xbox console fan base.
Okay.
He's maxed out the PC fan base because those games been day and date on PC. Game Pass has been a thing for 5-6 years already. Mm-hmm. He's now moving into the mobile space. That's finna go and grab a bunch of mobile people. He's going to the cloud era. He's finna grab any and everything. There is nothing preventing him from seeing PlayStation with if you add the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, the users together, that's around 130. 140,
they don't buy games, but we're gonna go for it. But go ahead.
Yeah. We don't buy games. Even though we break records every month for games.
You
sales and everything. I get it.
Y'all break records. All right, so check it out.
Yeah.
So I guess you got my analogy earlier. If me and you on the block pitching, and you came in, you sold 50 million, and you sold X amount of 20-something million.
Listen,
games.
You ain't got no argument with me, brother. I mean, not Xbox, but Microsoft is number one when it comes to money.
We just not. We ain't even gonna worry about Microsoft. We worry about Xbox. Xbox brings in 10 billion, and you bring in 8. So then you can go look up the fiscals if you choose.
Well,
yeah, I know you could go look up at the fiscals if you choose.
Here's the thing where we kind of have to be fair and we have to be logical about the situation.
Right.
Technically, Xbox really don't make much money at all.
Oh no, that's not true.
But what you do, right, and this is what they're doing now, and I see a lot of dudes on Twitter and stuff starting to do.
Right.
They starting to say, okay, Xbox is this little thing here. We see Activision Blizzard and Bethesda over there, ZeniMax over there. We're going to take all the money that they reported previously, and we're going to take all the money that this company, Activision Blizzard, done reported previously, and we're going to add that on top of what Xbox. Well, Xbox is the little chief, right? Not even a little chief, the little Indian. And ABK and ZeniMax are the big chiefs that's bringing in all the money.
We own them. We own them.
No. Now you own them.
When you own them,
that's what I said.
When you own them, you add that money.
Be realistic. You got to be. But okay, Ken. How about this? Everybody's adding the money, but nobody's adding the debt. How about that?
No. Debt is real. And y'all should know more than anybody because of what Bungie has been doing to y'all exactly what debt smell like. So
absolutely. You'll never get me to argue for Sony's money. Ever.
Exactly.
Because you can't. You're taking the richest company comparing it to. But what I will say, King, say, for a company that is struggling, that don't have a tenth or a quarter of the money that Microsoft has.
They're doing really good.
What they have, what the little engine that could has been doing,
well,
has been dominating. The little engine that could has been dominating in the VR space, the controller space.
There's nobody in the VR space. So there's no way they can dominate.
That's super effective.
There's more people in the VR space on PlayStation than Xbox, right?
Matter of fact, ain't nobody there.
I bought a Series X off of the promise. Phil said I'm gonna get high fidelity.
Okay. All right. Now listen. Now I gotta
Is he
rebut.
Down and out?
Now I gotta rebut. I gotta rebut some of the stuff that you just said. All right, let me give you the conversation for Satya. All right. You already have Call of Duty that's on the platform that will continue to come on the platform. All right?
Yeah.
You already have Diablo that's on the platform, yes?
Yeah.
You have Elder Scrolls Online, yes?
Yeah.
All right. You have Minecraft, yes?
Yeah.
You have these games, right? That's where that's where y'all are useful. But the fact
you think that's it?
No, yes. The fact that well, I believe that the games that they have and they look at and they say, this fits here, that fits there. Good, you can get this, that'll work. Because you have to look at what you do buy, right? And I don't understand if Microsoft doesn't have games. Why is the port begging at an all-time high? Like me and you come. Listen, hold on. Me and you come from. If it was on Nintendo, we didn't ask for Mario to show up on Sega.
Absolutely.
And we didn't ask for Sonic to show up on Nintendo.
Absolutely.
But
you're right.
Every time these guys are begging for Microsoft to send something over. Let me read this super chat real quick. Hollywood Rules $5 super chat. The only way you get an Xbox game is to accept Game Pass on your platform. If they accept Game Pass, the war's over. Sony bend the knee. I believe that to be true, but I also believe one thing to be greater than that truth. Sony just started making money on these consoles now with the revisions, and everybody didn't understand why they kept breaking down consoles, making revisions, and putting it out. They were losing money on hardware. Now they're making money on the hardware.
Within the first year, they were profitable within the first year.
Okay, so that is a misnomer.
Of course, they're making more money. Of course, they're making
they're
more
making
money now.
$7 now
After the revision.
Yeah, they make.
They're not losing the $100 to $200 on the console that Xbox is losing. You see what I'm saying? That's Microsoft said that. I didn't. Microsoft
that number's not real. That's a lie.
Okay, but I don't know why they said that, but they said that themselves. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But okay, so they're making $7 a console, and the consoles they say are moving, but the consoles aren't turned on, and that's cool. That's a whole different conversation.
We do know that 132 million active users a month. We do know that number, so clearly somebody.
I know when we saw that CES, we sat there with the face like, God, and they lying like hell.
Listen. King. Let's say they lying. Let's say that.
If you're
one of the only companies that's actually willing to put numbers out,
they stopped putting numbers out. They stopped putting numbers out. They refused to put numbers. No, Sony. When's the last time they gave you the active users? And don't say that CES crap. That's a different crowd. That's a crowd.
The last active users they gave us was in November.
Right.
Now they did put us. We did see a statement saying that going forward they wouldn't put out any more numbers. We did see that.
Right.
But they put numbers out in November. They put numbers out at CES, which is January. But I do believe going forward. They don't, but at this point, King, they kind of don't have to. They have enough consoles in the wild. They're breaking records every single month from every angle across the world in every category.
Okay. All right.
To the point where they got enough money to make cars and VR and stuff.
All right. It sounds good, right? But why are they cutting people off? Why are they firing people? Why, if they had the most successful most successful studio, Insomniac, that's been holding them down this whole generation.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, record numbers, selling. How the hell are they laying off their staff?
Well, here's the thing about it. If you want to single Sony out for laying people off, you got to think about it.
No. I'm just talking about.
We'll just stick to that. We'll stick to that. Okay, think about it. When did Spider-Man 2 come out?
Came out
September?
October. September? It was supposed to come out in September. It ran from Starfield.
Okay. You absolutely right. So let's say October.
Right.
You put the game out, right? You work on the DLC, you patch it up, you make sure it's good. You know, a lot of those contractors and a lot of those people, they're no longer on that project. So what they do is they go elsewhere. That's just in the industry. But here's what I found funny. People can say Sony Studios is laying off 50 people here, 5 people there, however many people. But when Microsoft, early in the year, in March of last year, when they laid off 10,000 people,
right,
everybody was quiet. Everybody was saying,
no,
doing that, and that's normal.
No.
Granted, all of these companies every single day, go from Google, Apple to Sega, to everybody is laying off people, but like we singling out
from Microsoft.
Laying off people?
Was that from Microsoft?
Yes.
I mean, from
Microsoft.
Was that from Xbox?
No. That includes. Listen, that includes people from Xbox. It's the whole conglomerate corporation. So
So you want to do the whole Sony? You want to play that game? No, right?
Well, is that what you did? I mean,
I know. I just took this.
Even Sony's whole corporation, even their whole corporation, the amount of people that they laid off was less than a fraction of a percent than what Microsoft laid off at one time.
They're a smaller company. They don't make as much money. They don't make as much money. Smaller company.
You proving my point.
My point is this, right?
Let's on the little ant.
No, we gotta act like y'all little, because y'all was acting like y'all was bigger than y'all was, and we find out who y'all was.
We the little engine that could. We the little engine that could, bro.
Right. Okay, so check it. If we're gonna stick to Sony, Sony PlayStation, not Sony proper, because y'all lose stuff with movies and stuff. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. All right,
I don't mind.
So, we're gonna keep it.
But technically, you and I only really care about the game division. I only care about the game. Like the movie and all that. I could care less about all that.
Well, I got a Sony camera right here that I'm talking to you in, so I like that.
But you see what I'm saying?
And I know we have a portfolio with these individuals that's in it, so we have an actual stake in all this stuff that's transpiring, and we having conversations. So when me and you have a conversation, we're talking about a whole different type of stake here. So that's why you bring up Microsoft as a whole, right? Now, I'm going to talk about just gaming.
You know what we call that in the business, right? We call that super effective.
So listen. So let me ask you a question. Is Sony third party?
Are they third party?
Answer the question.
No, I wouldn't consider them third party.
Okay, is it a first party game that's on Microsoft that goes over to PlayStation?
Is there a first party game from Microsoft that goes over to PlayStation?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What game is that?
Yeah.
What game is that?
You got your Minecrafts.
Okay, so Minecraft.
Minecraft. What else? Man,
I'm talking about made from Microsoft Game Studios.
$4.99 through Super Chat.
Well, I mean, we got Tokyo, Ghostwire, and Deathloop and all that stuff. We already have that stuff.
The question, not something that we purchase, an internal studio yeah.
Okay. So you mean by that? Okay, nothing that they purchased. So technically, Microsoft only has. If you take away all the recent purchases,
is it a yes or no? Is it a yes or no?
They literally only have Halo, Gears, and Forza.
Okay, so right now, Halo, Gears, and Forza is not. So the answer is no. Yeah, that's a no. So then we can say that Sony is the first third party out of both of them because we do have MLB The Show on Game Pass.
Absolutely.
Right. Absolutely. So with that knowledge, wouldn't you say that Sony, being that they're in financial troubles and being that they're laying off staff, wouldn't they want a piece more of that pie? Because it seems to be bearing fruit from, because this is the first time they made double the revenue by going inside Game Pass.
Wait, this is the first time they did what?
Made double the revenue.
No, I want him to repeat that. I want to make sure I understand. I want to make sure I understand what you're saying.
They made double the revenue by going into Game Pass. Instead of the 2 million that they made, 2 million sold, they sold 4 million. Double the revenue by going over the Xbox.
That's not how they. That's not how they count the sale. The game. That's not how they count that. Those 4 million sales are actual copies of games that they sold. Game Pass is a service that the MLB
being on the Xbox platform. See, here's the difference between other services like Netflix. Netflix, you can't buy the movie, but in Game Pass, you like the game, you can buy it. That's the beauty of it. So what they did was, before Game Pass, they sold 2 million. After the Game Pass effect and being let on to the Microsoft Xbox platform, they sold 4. So, seeing that incentive, shouldn't it be more stuff coming over? Shouldn't they send over Spider-Man? Shouldn't they send over God of War? Isn't it fair to say that if they did release Spider-Man on Xbox, that they would have sold more and they wouldn't have to lay off more staff?
I don't think so. Because I mean,
you don't think they would sold more?
I'm gonna tell you, no, because you guys, like, the Xbox dudes don't buy games. We don't buy games. That's why you got to depend on. That's why That's why you got to depend on Steam, right? Like right now, y'all, not you personally, but
we do use all the platforms.
Xbox community.
We do use all the platforms.
Hey, Steam. I'm bragging about these Steam numbers, even though my Xbox hardware numbers are flat. So we're like just like Starfield.
We released.
Steam had to hold that up, right?
We released day and date on both platforms. So isn't that not a platform that you're supposed to count?
The majority of the sales are on PC.
So, the majority of the sales is on PC, right?
Here's the thing, King. Microsoft don't even release Game Pass numbers, so their numbers.
So you don't know the numbers.
No, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know y'all sell numbers. We know that you negative 18 this month, you're negative 33 the previous month, and for the last
wait.
You're talking about 2 years, 3 years, right? You've been in the negatives.
But we make the same amount of
percentage.
Okay, but we make the same amount of money. See, that's the part that I'm getting to. I'm getting to the fact that y'all made 8 billion, we make 10, we make more, but we negative. Make the math.
But this is where you fail to realize, King.
Yes, sir.
Microsoft, the world's richest company.
Right. I'm talking about Xbox. I'm not talking about Microsoft.
Listen. Stay with me.
I'm with you. Let's go. Let's get it.
Y'all claim that Xbox is making all this money.
Right.
Allegedly making all this money and all this profits. That's over PlayStation. You claim all of that.
Right, let's go.
But when we get the NPD and the European numbers and all the analysts are coming out looking at all of this stuff, PlayStation's like 500% more than they did the previous time, year after year.
Right.
Surpassing PS4.
Right,
surpassing PS3.
We did that.
All of that stuff, right? So let's say Microsoft, let's say Xbox, right? Let's just say, just for a figure, Xbox made 1,000 times more than PlayStation did.
There we go.
Right? There's only one CEO right now that's out there doing tours on everybody's show, talking about he's about to put his games on PlayStation and Nintendo. And
you don't have a CEO right now, though. Your CEO is fired.
No. The CEO right now is the one that really just did that deal. He just did a deal. Remember, Jim Ryan is there until April. He was there in April. Remember, they threw him a party. And stuff.
When he was handing out cookies.
Yeah.
You talking about it. The guy that was selling his stock. You talking about the guy that was selling his stock.
Yeah, here's the thing, King. This is when y'all fail to realize. Y'all had y'all eyes on a whole different area. Y'all didn't even realize. Y'all didn't realize that in that court case, that Jim Ryan came out there, Phil and Satya came out there, and Brad Smith came out there and say, listen, we are getting out of the hardware space. We don't want to compete with you guys anymore. We want to put our games on your platform. Let's make a deal. And
wait,
guess
you
what?
heard that?
Hold on. Then Jim Ryan said, you know what? All right, my job is done. I've dominated the industry. We're number one in every spectrum of that comes from revenue, that comes from profits, that comes from hardware, that comes from TV.
So that was something that y'all printed up. All right, okay, so
no, those are just the facts.
So, all right,
those are just the facts.
So let me ask you a question. But me and you own the stock. Do you think me and you should start selling our Sony stock, being that the CEO that knows everything that was there is selling his stock? Shouldn't we sell our stock? But what more than that? More than that. I never asked you this question.
That's hearsay, right?
I never. No. I got the paperwork.
Phil has been invisible for the last month. He's been quiet. While all this chaos is going on, Phil has been quiet. Do you know why?
I got the literal paperwork. I got the literal paperwork.
I'm sure you do. The Windows Central article. You got the Windows Central article. We know.
No, I got something better than that. I got the actual paperwork. But and if you watch one of my videos, I'll put it up, but I shaded it because I really don't like to put people's business out there like that. I really try to stay away from that part because what a man does with his money is his business, and I always want to stand on that. But my question is this: when Sony was on the stand, taking a stand against the next dude, how did you feel repping a rat?
Repping a rat?
Yeah, they're rapping.
I mean, listen, all fair, and
nice pivot, King. Nice pivot.
No, this is the console war. You think these stockholders and people are paying him to go out there and be kumbaya? No.
So then you mean he couldn't live with himself, so he had to retire because they turned him into a rat. So he said, I can't do this no more. You got me flying over the place. You got me snitching on people. This is not my character. I got to get him out of here.
King, don't you think it's funny that literally a couple of months after the deal went through,
right,
all of a sudden, the leader of not just a division of Xbox, not just the CEO of Xbox, but all of Microsoft is out on the stump like he's he's Donald Trump on the stump, politicking, talking about he's finna put the whole slate.
Okay, well, he didn't say none of that. But the whole thing, what you're seeing him talking about is AI. Now I know it's confusing to a lot of your fan base because
he named names though.
Yeah,
he names.
Well, I do know that.
We got it in 8K.
The thing about it is, games is already on PlayStation.
See, games is already here. I call the we're not going to denial phase.
Listen,
y'all in the denial phase.
Listen, we make money off of you guys buying Call of Duty. We're not going to stop that.
No.
Now,
no. Actually, PlayStation made money off of Microsoft.
Come on, man.
Their store.
Tell the Jew Shane the devil what it is, man. Tell the Jew Shane the devil, man.
Here's the thing about it. You got 100 within the PlayStation ecosystem. Let's call it 130, 140 million people.
You get 30%, we get 70.
But guess what?
No, the math.
But no. Listen, this is what you don't realize, King. It costs Sony $0 to make that game. How many billions did it cost Microsoft to make that game?
We don't care about that part that you're talking about. We're getting 70%, you're getting 30%.
That's what I'm saying, brother.
We like that number.
We like ain't nothing wrong with taking a free 30%, brother. If you spending all your money to make this game, that's no skin off our back. We'll take it. Matter of fact, we finna take Sea of Thieves, and we finna take Hi-Fi Rush, and we finna take Astro's Fall, and we finna take Starfield.
You fitting the port bag. You're fitting the port bag for these. You got your bowl out, and you like, please slide it over to me, sir. Okay,
the whole slate.
The last.
They get your games and the money. That's all I'm saying. You know?
The last. Because I love you, man. The last.
Big facts.
I know you about to go. The last thing, though. The show overall. Microsoft coming out swinging first in January, knowing that they have more stuff to show for the rest of this year. And that we know Call of Duty's coming out. We know a lot of other titles is coming out.
Yeah.
What does the roadmap look for Microsoft this year? and I'm talking about first party. And what do you think that Sony's first party looks like this year in comparison to what Microsoft is about to do to y'all?
I'm gonna be honest, because it's January. Sony hadn't really stepped out there on the limb and said what they finna do for all of 2020 and 24. The games that we do know we have that has release dates and that they have said, we know we got, again, a plethora of games. And if you want, I can name the games. If not, that's fine. But either way, we have right now like 8 games that's coming between today and March. Right, that's a lot.
Yo, J-Dub, real quick.
Wait.
Tell me how the chat said. Is this one of the ponies' leaders?
Wait, so you mean to tell me
we're all leaders?
Sony,
we all Pegasus.
No, we not no Pegasus. Hey, no way. Hey, no way.
That's the highest you can get, brother.
I'm gonna leave that there. That's crazy. Rest his soul.
Yeah. Rest my brother. Man. My good brother. That's my good brother.
Rest his soul.
Yeah.
You got me off my team with that Pegasus crap.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing, right?
Oh, you mean to tell me from here to March, you have 8 first-party Sony games coming out?
Well, whether they first party or not.
No. No. What are you making? What is Sony making?
What is Sony making?
What the hell is Sony doing? What are they making? What's coming out from here to March? I got to hear.
Listen. Just literally today.
Right.
Just literally today.
Right.
We got The Last of Us Part 2 remastered.
We already had that. That's the same exact game. Digital Foundry already told you. Okay.
Don't matter.
One game. Let's go. What's the next one? What's the next one?
We got Grand Blue Fantasy Relink February the 1st. We got Helldivers 2.
That's not first party. That's not first party.
Well, Sony funded, so it's
no, it's not first party. It's not first party. We talk about first party games now. Come on, let's go. Okay, so we got a remake or remasters. That's what y'all do. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. We got the Helldivers 2 February the 8th.
We can't count that. That's not them.
Okay, we can't count Final Fantasy, Ronin, Silent Hill. We can't. So none of our games.
The games that you make, the games that Sony makes, they studios. What are they doing from here to whatever? A matter of fact, I give you to November. What the hell are they doing?
Well, they hadn't showed anything yet.
Exactly. You got a sequel show, right?
King, kudos to Microsoft for coming out and showing their games that you'll be playing at the end of the year. Kudos.
No,
what games are you playing from January the 1st all the way to let's say May the 1st? Let's say May the 1st. As a matter of fact, I'll give you May the 21st. I'll give you May the 21st. What first party games? What first party games are you playing between now and May 21st?
When does MLB The Show come out in Game Pass?
Oh, MLB normally comes out in March.
January 1st, March.
But guess what, King?
That's not first party.
Wait, King. Matter of fact, in 2 weeks, brother, I'll be playing As Dusk Fall, which is a first party Microsoft Xbox game. So I'll be playing your games. I'll be playing your games.
So now that you're doing my sloppy seconds post, what we can do is we can team up and play together.
Listen, if Satya don't provide for the ponies, we'll take it. We'll take it. Sea of Thieves, brother. Hey, you and me, brother. Sea of Thieves, live on air. Me and my brother.
You gonna start port begging for Sea of Thieves? You ain't getting it.
I don't mind begging, brother. I don't mind. Come on, Satya, bring him.
Listen, I love you, Jay. It was fantastic having you on. Listen, I just want all you Sony fans to understand that it's always love. We have a conversation. Was no disrespect between two men having a conversation, and
always
that's how it's supposed to be. So
always.
I kind of missed you on Thursday because I was coming.
Oh, I know. Listen, I know. But you know when you and I get together, we're gonna entertain. That's what
hell yeah. We're gonna put up some more memes. That's what we're gonna do. Definitely. So I'm gonna read these super chats. That's it for the. You know what, Addict, you got enough time today or no? Because I do want to get at least 2 people in to at least have the call in.
Listen, I gotta go. I got another show to go. Anyway, King, Addict, y'all already know, man. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all talk to y'all every day anyway. Chat, y'all take it easy, man. Hey, listen, let me tell you, chat. It's all love, brother. It's all love.
Yeah, he can dial my number and I can dial his number at any time.
Absolutely.
These dudes thinking we kill each other. All right, so we got Lieutenant Hall with a $2 super chat. Big bro, Xbox makes money off of Game Pass subs monthly on God and them. All right, let me roll down because this joint jumped me. I know y'all was going in, but I had to keep the conversation because I didn't have them for a long time, so I had to make sure I got the most out of that. All right. He said, hold on. I hope that was entertaining for y'all. I told y'all I was going to try to be the most entertaining that I could possibly be. All right. So let me see. It skipped me so hard. Let me see. I can't with Jay. He talks so much nonsense. That's George Parcell with the $2, £2 super chat. Let me see. Let me roll down here. All right. We have DJ Birdos. With the $5 super chat, I can see J-Dub nose coming through the screen. He lying so much. My brother needs help. The cat consumes him. That's what's up. All right. We have Lieutenant Hall with the $2 super chat. Pegasus, what the hell? What the hell? Laugh out loud. All right. And we have, what is that? Lakeith with the $10 super chat. This convo is example of a $1 billion company and a $1 trillion company short vision. If J-Dub is the example of Sony, they will never achieve the goal. Small pocket talk. Oh, nuggets better than steak. Sad. Hey, man. Remember, I just presented. Y'all interpret it. Y'all can have fun with that. I'll give y'all enough stuff to run with on Twitter, on Instagram. Make sure that y'all got that stuff out there. Robert Jr., $2 super chat. Where's Twisted Metal, Jay? In the bushes with factions. Hold on. Hollywood Rules and $2 super chat. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I was waiting for one of y'all to put that up. All right, Addict. We got we're gonna get two people in here so we can talk about the show and finish up because I thought we had one hell of a show. I gave it an 8 out of 10 because I did want. I was looking for that one more, and I can't blame them for that. Excuse me. Everything that I did see there was fantastic. It was mesmerizing. It was great. It was 5 games. I know it's going to be another show. I know we're going to have the June show. We're going to have the third-party show. Then we're going to have an end-of-the-year show like we do. So I know that there's more shows to be shown, more games to be shown. But the port begging is at an all-time high. You heard it in full effect. Y'all was front row seats with the port begging. Addict, do we have anybody we can pull in? If not, we're going to get up out of here. All right. Well, that's Xbox Frontline. We got somebody?
Yeah, Hollywood Rules.
Hollywood Rules, my guy. My guy won a coin. Hollywood, talk to me, baby. Rank, serial number, what's up? I salute you. Talk to me.
Oh my goodness, that dude, boy. Whoo! I don't even know how to follow that
up. So did you see any delusion? Did you see any hope?
They are scrambling, and to be port begging and now to be openly port begging is hilarious. So it's funny because the desperation has set in. Me and you are graybeards. We've seen Atari end. We've seen Nintendo end. And these dudes have known nothing but winning.
Exactly.
And they don't know how to lose. And they're staring, like I told these guys yesterday in your YouTube chat, they are standing on the edge of a cliff, staring at the abyss, and they don't know what to do. So they're going to lash out. And I'm more upset. They're going to do what they do. Pony's going to pony. That's my, I say that all the time. Pony's going to pony. What's up, Addict? I'm sorry, man. I didn't even say hi to you. Pony's going to pony. But the problem is, they can't admit even when they see something good. Like, I'll be a fool if I looked at God of War and said God of War sucks.
You know what? I sat there and I was talking to Cog today, and we was on the phone, and I said, this is the problem with what's happening now. When we grew up, even if we wasn't messing with that platform, we saw it, we said, yo, that was dope over there. Yes. We gave it up. If y'all see me watch a Sony presentation, a show, whatever, if it's something dope, I'm gonna give it up.
Credit. You always give credit.
But these dudes cannot, for the life of them, give Microsoft any credit, but they can turn around and tell you what they want from Microsoft. My thing was, what did you think? Because I know y'all wasn't ready. I know none of y'all wasn't ready when I asked them, how does it feel to rep a rat?
I like when you was setting them up with the okie doke with MLB. I knew exactly where you was going with the MLB or Game Pass. I knew exactly where you was going with that.
It's the rope-a-dope. See, a lot of people don't know how to fight dirty. Like, our fights dirty. Like, and ain't no way I'm gonna lose in a verbal fight. It's no way. Cause my mind too sharp, bro.
They're in trouble. They basing everything off 2013 stats about this plastic box. It's not about the box. It's about the contents. I don't have a Netflix box. I don't have an HBO box.
But they don't understand that.
Right. But these same dudes, King, how they don't understand? These same dudes got 14 subscriptions to everything else. How they don't understand this?
Well, the thing is, it's what they have tied their identity to. They have tied their identity to this box. And the box being that is a closed-off ecosystem that made them feel exclusive. It was instant gratification. It was achievements. You know, once they gave them platinums, remember that? Because they didn't have platinums before. We had achievements, and then they invented platinums. And they felt that they had something special. And they tied themselves to the identity of platinums. And then once they devalued the platinums, then they tied themselves to exclusives. Now they devalued exclusive. Now it's talking about the numbers of sales. Something that they don't engage in because they only purchase one. They don't purchase multiple consoles, so you can't say that you have actively invested into the base.
There's 3 Xboxes, 4 Xboxes in my house right now. I guarantee you, half these guys don't got 3 or 4 PlayStations in the house. There's no way.
That's the part I'm talking about, because they will have a crazy bill. he thinks it's crazy. But what is your rating on the show?
I thought it was an 8.
Okay.
I thought that just to go on to Oblivion not Oblivion.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Avowed.
Avowed. I thought it did look. Obviously, we can't base it on the first CGI showing that we saw. So I thought the second time they showed it, the last show, that it did look cartoony. I thought it looked good, but I thought it looked different than, man, when they showed the locations and the backgrounds, stunning. Yep. I was floored by Avowed yesterday. Hellblade I can't wait to May 21st. I can't. Pete King,
does it bother you that is a digital release only?
Absolutely not. I haven't. Man, listen, I'm all digital. Everything. Okay. I'm trying to get you to buy digital comics, so you know I'm all digital.
Yo, he's the one that's inside my DMs about digital comics only. And
I'm trying to get you to go digital comics, man.
Listen, let me tell you something. Next week, and you're gonna see it, because I'm gonna do something. And you started up a whole new segment for members that I'm gonna do, and I got a whole bunch of stuff for you members, but I'm gonna be doing something. I pick up my Kindle next week, so of course you already know what happens then. But I want the newest one. The newest is a dope one.
Comicology, bro. That's the best thing outside of Game Pass is Comicology. Trust me.
Yeah, I know. I did my research once you put me on the game. So What would you rate this show? Because I know nobody expected J-Dub to show up. I didn't expect J-Dub to show up, and he did what J-Dub does, so I did appreciate that. What did you rate this show? Because I think this is one of my highest rated shows.
Oh, listen, the chat was fire. The chat, and I had to remember, I'm a moderator. I gotta be careful.
I was watching. Y'all was doing good too. Y'all was like, yo, let me clean that up.
The chat, you guys were unbelievable. The chat was fire, but that's what it was about. And it's also about, listen, that has always been the ILP way, right? Whether we, disagree, we old school. So like you just said, I was a Sega guy. My best friend post, he had TurboGrafx. His brother was Nintendo. but we all shared each other's stuff. And we had our console war, but we all played each other. We all played each other's stuff, and everybody's opinion should be able to be heard, whether you disagree with it or not. And I disagree with a whole lot of what he said. I know his whole lot was BS, but they reach it right now. They desperate.
We understand Kong will die. They understand that, and they don't know how to stop it because they're trying to figure out if we can get some Sea of Thieves, maybe we can stay alive. It ain't gonna happen.
My Xbox guys, if you guys are waiting for the pony to go, okay, y'all beat us, it's over. That's never happening. No. You have to accept the win now, the scrambling, the desperation. This is it. This is what King is saying is coming to pass. This is it. This is the win right here.
Yo, so thank you, Hollywood. I appreciate you. Let's see if we got one more. We got one more in the Addict.
Let me look.
We got one more. Anybody that want to be heard, man?
Nah, it's looking like they got ice in their veins this week.
All right, it's cool. But yo, Hollywood, I'ma holla at you. I'ma close out the show, and I'm gonna say thank you guys, everybody that showed up, because I believe in a 6K strong. I believe in each and every last one of you. That's what makes me do what I do. I believe that there's people out there that's going to stand up for what they believe in, regardless to what anybody else says, and walk their own path, and don't be a mustard heart, and don't have a jelly spine, and don't have that chicken chest poking out. Because let me tell you something. If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for everything in this world. And anytime they say something, you're going to fall off your pivot. So if you look at your favorite content creator, you tell them to straighten your back and fix that chest, because that mustard heart is beeping out the front. And I ain't messing with you if you weaken your constitution. Addict, let's get out of here.
All right, you guys have a good time. We had up to like 400 and some. Yeah. They were really feeling that J-Dub section, man. They were really I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I call J-Dub.
That's what's up.
I call J-Dub. I was like, because he did show up at the very end of the stream, but we were literally closing, so I had to get him up out of there. But I appreciate everyone coming through. I'm gonna be streaming what's that, Power Worlds.
Oh, you gonna do that right now?
Are you staying up?
No, I downloaded it. I gotta go take my son to go grab his Xbox, and then we gotta do some stuff. So
yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I was playing. I'm gonna send you guys over there with the Power Worlds. So tell me how I spent 2 hours building something on Power Worlds, and then like three Pokemon, whatever you want to call them, pals showed up and just obliterated everything.
Are you serious?
It was just 3, but they're huge.
Okay, that's what's up. I downloaded it. I'm going to check it out.
All right,
guys.
We're going to send you guys over there, and you guys have a good day.
Peace.